And the Times has come here to East Lothian a month ahead of the British Open Championship taking place at Muirfield in order to find out how golf tourism in East Lothian is thriving, prospering, and what use it's making of the Open Championship in order to build up tourism into an even bigger business than it already is in this county, which is absolutely studded with historic golf courses.
The Open Championship is a fantastic opportunity for East Lothian to showcase all that we have, all that makes the county so attractive, starting with golf, but the many other attractions and facilities that we have, ranging from our National Seabird Centre right through to the Museum of Flight, terrific historic towns, tremendous accommodation and lovely restaurants. And there's also lots of more opportunities for investment in East Lothian as well. So we're very much looking forward to welcoming the Open Championship back to East Lothian.
Okay, well, first of all, I think it's important to realise that golf clubs need to be healthy and vibrant if they're going to be able to provide the tourism product, if you like, for visitors to come. And that's a mix of members and visitors in there. So what we try to do is work with basic planning, business principles, business planning, good governance, and we have 3 full-time advisors providing advice to golf clubs on that. And then from there, starting to look at, from that base, if you like, what marketing, promotion, or otherwise both to members domestically and internationally to visitors to come into the courses.
With Scotland being the home of golf, I think we've got huge experience here in terms of maximising the opportunity from major golf tournaments like the Open Championship. The Open comes to Scotland on average 3 out of every 5 years. We work very closely with the RNA, but particularly with the host local authorities to make sure that we're doing everything we can to welcome the hundreds of thousands of visitors that come to Scotland for the Open Championship.
Skills Development Scotland have worked with the Scottish Tourism Alliance to develop a skills investment plan for the industry, where we've identified what the skills priorities are for the sector, nationally and locally, and we're starting to put funding behind that, particularly around modern apprenticeships. We've got a flexible training opportunity fund where we provide businesses with funding to train their staff to make sure that visitors have the best experience they possibly can.
The BRICS countries are interesting, but I think as we're moving out of a recession, what we should be looking at is the near European countries, particularly those with direct flight links, and indeed the ferry from Europe into Scotland. So I think the potential is there to grow these markets. But I also think we should remember that somewhere about 70% of the golf tourism market is from the UK, and I think we can make great potential about exploiting the UK market, but as well as developing new markets within Europe and looking in the long term towards particularly the Far East and the Middle East and India and Russia. I think these are the prime markets, particularly if we can maintain and encourage more direct flights. I think particularly from the Middle East to the UK, Middle East to Glasgow would be fantastic.
Well, the thing we've learned from the discussion is that golf is not just a kind of one club industry. It's about something which involves family, it involves tourism, it involves local clubs, and it involves local businesses from hotels, taxis, restaurants, the whole kind of map of small local businesses. And really, it's in order to make success of golf tourism, everybody has to be involved, everybody has to have a role and realise that it's about service and giving the visitor, the customer, a really great experience.